degree International Studies. For my internship, I'm working full-time in a social integration centre here in northeast Bulgaria in a town called Dobrich.
Hi, my name's Aaron. I've just spent the last 6 months in Cyangugu, Rwanda. I really had no idea at all what to expect. I walked out and there, right out of the airport, which was just a tiny shed basically, was rows of cabs and people pestering me. But unfortunately, I lost my luggage. So within the first moments, I was already kind of, in a way, traumatized, and everything was really full on. Out in this car, and I think there was 5 of us in the car, and the roads were muddy, and obviously there's no tarmac roads, it's all just mud. Arrived in the village and you just see this swarm of children, and 150 kids maybe just ran out and just were like grabbing at the car and screaming, and then we were just welcomed.
But like I say, hi myself, this is India. This is traveling Rohini in India. Angela, Dom, man in front, Kelly here.
We've got Kelly, Aaron and Rohini in the front of us. Yep. And we're probably going to crash soon. And this is Mumbai. Welcome to Mumbai.
Mein Name ist Ali Buchberger und ich bin Praktikantin in der australischen Botschaft Berlin. When I began my bachelor's degree at Deakin in International Studies, I guess the biggest question for me was, will this degree take me where I want to go? I have to say, after 3 years, the answer is a resounding yes. Here in Germany, I'm heading off to England in September, where I've been offered places to do my Masters in International Relations at both Oxford and Cambridge. And I'm mentioning this because I want to emphasise that the Bachelor's degree in International Studies at Deakin really does give you a thorough grounding in the perspectives and issues of international relations. And the professors really do give you the support that you require, and basically if you have a capacity for hard work, the degree can really take you anywhere.
think it was a real reality check. I think 'cause leaving Australia, landing in Delhi and stepping out, it was the climate was different. The country just looked completely different. Getting used to another culture, even though I'd been travelling before and so had Bianca, this was completely different to anything that we'd experienced.
I think being in East Timor, it has showed me that I do want to finish my degree. I do want to take this path and work, internationally. When I worked there, I thought we would never finish. Like, the scholarships would never be done and the students would go nowhere. But towards the end of it, I started to realise that people didn't lose hope, especially the Timorese. And I think that's, a work ethic that I'd like to bring back, just that they didn't lose hope.
G'day, this is Angus. I was posted as a volunteer in Quito, Ecuador.
Hi, my name's Bridget. I was posted as an intern for Congressman Nather's office in Washington, DC.
My name's Hannah. I was a teaching assistant in Besiasi in Ghana.
Hi, my name is Luke. I was posted in Accra, Ghana as a teacher working at Vivabon School.
Well, there was work on the stimulus bill, but in between the stimulus bill and inauguration, there was the introduction of the Lilly Ledbetter Act. It was introducing fair pay for women because in the US, women only earned on average 75%, 75 cents to every dollar that a man earned. That was the first bill to be passed and signed by President Obama. Then there was the stimulus bill, and then there was the executive orders to abolish torture. Then there was the anti-torture bill, and then as I was leaving, there was the American Free Choice Act, which was to do with labour groups and unions in the workplace. So it's a pretty eventful time.
I think just because of some of the levels of poverty that are there, just living and understanding how people live and being grateful for what you have, that's probably the most important thing I learned. And they're things that you can't learn here unless you sort of go and you live it. So just to walk in someone else's shoes, to hand wash your clothes, to eat what they eat, and to work how they work is the most important thing, I think. And so it's probably empathy would be the word I'm looking for, and just understanding how other people live. And it's not just in Ghana, it's in developing countries all over the world. Billions of people live like that, and I think that was the most important lesson I learned was while I was away.
I got to the end of Year 12 and I'd been really involved in social justice and that sort of thing at school, and programs for different places and that sort of thing, and it just seemed like something I would be interested in doing. I coupled my degree with law, and I figured law would be something practical and international studies would be something enjoyable. Teachers, parents, everyone was concerned that with a generalist degree I would graduate without any options. And as you get further along and after the international experience, there are so many places you can go with the international studies degree that you don't need to be worried that you're not going to have any direction, because you're just going to end up with a world full of options.
I'd say do it in a shot and definitely go overseas and go somewhere different. If you're going to travel, you might probably more chance of going to Europe or something like that later. I'd say go somewhere, Africa, Latin America, somewhere like that, and you'll enjoy it for sure. It's definitely worth doing.